Good morning. So listen, you know, it's funny. Someone who watches my videos had asked me, um, do I still do panels? And I told her, I said, I haven't done one in a long time. You know what? This is the thing I realized for me personally. And I don't knock people that love to be in these rooms and spaces together. See, me, I'm one of them ones that I walk to my own drum and my own beat. I can't I don't want to be on panels where all y'all keep talking about is the same shit because that's what I was experiencing. And I understand everybody is still going through things that have to do with their experience and trauma and shit like that. There's life beyond fucking trauma. And I said it. Yep. And I don't care who don't like it. For me, I'm on the other side of that. Life is different for me personally. I'm not stuck in trauma. I'm not stuck in using the things that have constantly been the things of points of pain to keep me in those circles like that. So no, I don't. I'm not talking about trauma constantly. What I'm experiencing now is life after that, and people don't really talk too much about that. You know, when you transition out of trauma and you're on a whole blank slate, it's different. It can be very scary because you don't know what you're gonna experience now. And as you're moving through that, you have to understand that when some things get introduced to you, because everything in life is about frequency, energy, and vibration. So when things come into your space personally, you got to understand you to know how did this shit get here. Because it's you. And that's the thing people don't want to take responsibility for is when you're on your journey, it's about you creating the life that you want. I won't sit in nobody's fucking panel talking the same shit. I'm sick of the religious shit because I'm not a religious person and I get it. I'm not a part of the matrix. I do my own shit. I'm a goddess, and the people that I roll with, they're similar to me. They're God. I roll with gods and goddesses, and we not a part of this fucking society shit that a lot of y'all keep fighting for, this political shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm too busy trying to really have great conversations with people who are co-creating the life that they want. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I really don't. And because I'm going upstream, I know people look at me like I'm strange and weird. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. When you're not checked into this shit that's people still in this low level shit, life is different for you. I'm just like, okay, y'all still on that shit. I can I can bet you some of the panels that I was on before, because sometimes I don't be on here too much anymore. I could bet you there's still a lot. Most of them are still doing the same shit. I could bet that because some people are so ingrained in that shit that they don't know how to move forward. See, one of the things I've learned throughout my lifetime is I've always walked alone, and I'm never afraid to be alone. I, you know, when I came out of a marriage, that being alone is different from sitting with yourself and then being with a partner. The spaces that I'm in by myself, oh man, the things that I actually ponder upon and the things that I do to help myself to learn different things. I'm all about educating myself. I spend a lot of time educating myself. I do. I'm always dabbling in different topics. I'm a student forever. And the people that I do have conversations with, which is very minimal people, they're like me. When I tell you, we have some good conversations, we be having some really good conversations. We exchange data all the time. I am in this space of living a life with meaning and purpose. And my goal is to help other people to get to a space where you're not plugged into this bullshit. Because when you awaken, you can't unsee the shit you be seeing out here. That's why I'll be like, it is what it is. I'm like, but y'all can keep fighting for this shit if you want to. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I don't care. I just don't give a damn. And the more I look at things, I see exactly what I see. Especially with this political shit. I understand there are people who have joined the military, which, in my opinion, y'all are the greater sacrifice, and y'all don't even realize it. I could never see myself, and this is me, and I respect everybody's walk, being willing to sacrifice my soul for this motherfucker here. These ingrates. And that machine that utilizes you, you're the sacrifice. I can't see myself doing that. No, I like to live on the side of freedom, which I'm free, and I'm not plugged into none of this shit. What I'm doing is, I know I'm free, so I don't have to, I'm not worried about none of this. See, when you know you're creating your life and you're connected to the highest source of energy, nothing but goodness comes. And life may not be perfect for you, but the rewards are greater. I look at my life now and say, wow, when I look back, I'm like, the things I thought was so fucking hard or so like why is this shit constantly happening to me? Nah, I don't be in that stance no more. Now it's when things come in to disrupt my flow, I ride that fucking wave. I know how to ride that shit now. I'm like, nah, I'm riding this shit out. I just ride it, surfboard that shit, transmute it to get what I want. When you understand who you are and how you operate, and I'm not also going to be one that, I'm not going to be pushed. I'm not grinding. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just in a flow. Nah. I utilize the resources of that lower level realm all the time. But I'm not plugged into that. I do what I need to do in there. I get out of there and keep it pushing. And it is what it is. When you know how to utilize the resources of this realm. And at some point, because of where I'm going, I'll have my little space of heaven. I'll be really unplugged from here. But with the community of people that I just want. You create your own community of people. Don't dabble in none of this bullshit that's going on. You deserve better. And so, what do? You do better. But this side of life is different.